Good morning. This is Caren Gagne. I'm the tea master for the Alchemy Village, and I want to welcome you to my home. And this morning, I want to talk about, because we're in the Christmas season, I want to talk about conjuring up Yuletide tea. And it's quite easy. We're going to start with a rich vanilla tea base, which is, I'm going to show you this as we go along. This here color right here. It's got a lot of beautiful vanilla sprouts in it and a black tea base. So, and you can make that at home with just a regular black tea, and you can inject a little bit of vanilla, liquid vanilla into it to make that if you wish, if you can't get to the store. Now the origin, I want to tell you a little bit about the origin of the vanilla tea base. It comes from Sri Lanka, and the region is Dimbula, and the grade of it is an orange pekoe. I don't want to get into too much terminology, but I want you to have fun with these mini lessons, but I do want you to learn just a little bit about the teas themselves as we go along. So, along with this rich black-based vanilla tea, we also have, and you can add for your Yule or your Christmas blend, is the cranberry tea. Now, the cranberry tea is very, 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 very fine. It's very, very fine, and you add that to your vanilla. Now, again, if you can't get cranberry tea, and you can get fresh cranberries or frozen cranberries, you can dry them and crush them. We all have our little pulser where we can use that to crush the cranberries, and then you can add that to your tea too. The cranberries, I want to talk a little bit about the properties of the cranberry itself. So it detoxifies, it relaxes, and it clears. I believe we all are familiar with how cranberry juice clears the urinary tract. And it does, and so does cranberry tea. Sorry about that. Okay. And then the second property that we want to put in there is the Rooibos tea. And this is the Rooibos tea here, this beautiful color here. It also has orange in it. Orange is in there, and tangerines. And the orange has vitamin A, and an orange prevents constipation. And oranges, now let's not all rush to the grocery store and buy a couple of bags of oranges, but it does enhance sexual prowess. So the good old orange has always been used and found in Christmas stockings in days of yore, and is still used today for that. Now, another addition we're going to have for our Yuletide blend here is cloves. And cloves, you can find that in your cupboard, generally in your cupboard. Use that on your hams. And that improves digestion, and cloves are very good for headaches. Very, very good for headaches, to eliminate headaches. Ingest it. And then the last little ingredient, and then one of the most important, and the one that's used every day in our home, is cinnamon. And you have your cinnamon, you just sprinkle some in to your tea, and it's a lovely, lovely drink on its own. But some of the properties of cinnamon are that it's very good for coughs and colds and upper respiratory, any infections like that. It also lowers your sugar, and it's a memory enhancer. Very, very good for increasing memory. So, and it also boosts your collagen also. So cinnamon has a lot of really good individual properties on its own, but all together, all of them make a beautiful Yuletide blend. So with that, I'm going to wish you all a Merry Christmas, a very happy and a very hopefully safe and vaccine, yes, New Year. And I will say, or a Merry Yuletide, and blessed be.